Is it weird? I always want ramen after a night of drinking.
Actually, a lot of our customers do that. They all leave saying, "Let's hit up the ramen stall."
Drinking lowers your blood sugar, which makes ramen tastier. Could be that's why it's such a custom.
Wow, you're pretty knowledgeable.
I'd always get dragged out for ramen, even when I was full back in the day.
By your boss, you mean?
Sometimes. Mostly, though, it was a friend of mine. We'd hang out a lot. Act like stupid kids.
Even you had your stupid kid days, huh?
Must have been a special guy to bring out that side of Kiryu-san.
Maybe so.
Hey, anyone else want ramen now? Come over to my place. I'll cook us up some.
Sounds damn fine.
Before we eat, let's all have us a good drink.
Huh. That's weird.
What is?
Oh, the internet crapped out on my phone.
So is this the end of the world?
I don't know, it just won't connect all of a sudden. Damn thing was fine till now.
Yeah, sometimes the signal gets spotty, depending on the place.
Man, with no internet, it's like I'm cut off from the rest of humanity.
You're not cut off from anyone. You've got us, pal. Just think of all the good times we've...
Hey, it's back! Oh, whew. Thought I was a goner.
You know, I think Ichiban was being real genuine just now.
Yeah? Ah, my bad. I wasn't listening. Repeat that, would you?
Just forget it.
Aw, you two are such good friends.
Ah, hey, cute dog. I'd love to get one of my own someday. I always wanted one of those big ones you could pal around with.
I've looked after a dog before. It was nice. I remember how he'd always beg to go on walks, even in storms.
That's the pet owner experience. Oh, makes me want one too.
I went to the pet store the other day, actually. Saw this big hamster thing. It was so cute. I almost adopted it.
Big hamster thing.
Yeah, what was it called again? Chin something?
Chinzilla?
It wasn't that big.
You mean chinchilla?
That's right, chinchilla. Oh, it had such cute little eyes.
I'd like a guinea pig, I think. What about you, Nanchan?
When I was homeless, there were crows and cats everywhere. Hard to think of them as pets after that, to be honest. Spent too much time wanting to kick their ass for snatching my food.
Oh, that's sad.
When I get a big dog, Nambu-kun, I'll let you fight him.
No, you will not.
Ha! I'd kick that dog's ass!
Oh, look at that souvenir shop.
I love that place. The stuff is fancy and has a great vibe. Some of the prettiest postcards I found, too.
Postcards, huh? I've never thought about using those.
Really?
You send a lot of mail, Chichan?
Well, not a ton, when you put it like that.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, but doesn't it feel great when you get real mail from someone? Makes me happy when there's something besides junk and bills.
Actually, yeah. That does sound pretty nice. Still, what do you even write to someone now? A Happy New Year?
That's the best you can come up with?
I feel sort of off.
Maybe grab something from a vending machine?
Yeah, maybe snag an energy drink and fire yourself back up.
There's a thought. Might even grab two. I am an adult.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, those drinks are always so tiny, you know? Reminds me of this lifelong dream of mine. I always wanted to drink my fill of those things.
That's a lifelong dream.
Let's say we make that dream come true.
Well, I won't stop you, but I don't recommend it. I've downed several of those things at a time, but it's only the first that tastes good. Had to call it quits after number 3. Trust me, 1 bottle's enough.
I suppose moderation's the adult thing to do. Anyhow, here goes.
You're still gonna do it? Wow, he is really tearing through them.
And hawking it all back up.
Oh, yeah. 1 bottle's enough.
Now you sound like an adult.
Let's be real, there was nothing adult about this.
You guys smell that? It's nice. Smells like being back at my folks' place.
I think it's plumerias.
That a flower?
They're popular in Hawaii, those white ones.
Oh, yeah. They're comforting. Is there some chemical in them that relaxes you?
I'm not sure about that. They're commonly used in air fresheners, though. Actually, Survive had one with that scent in their toilets.
The toilets? You know what? Yeah! That must be why it smells so comfy. Does that mean Adachi-san's parents' house and the bathroom at Survive have the same fragrance?
Could you not, please?
Carriage Highway is a nice name. You think it's true?
If horse-drawn carriages once took this road, you mean? So I've heard.
Wow. Ugh, I love horses. Imagine riding one down this street.
Wait, can you actually ride a horse on public streets?
Horses are considered light vehicles. If you obey traffic rules, it's fine.
Huh, same as bicycles, huh?
Just a matter of how well you can handle it.
Can you actually ride a horse, Sachan?
Well, a pony, maybe.
Even I could ride a pony. I was imagining you on a thoroughbred.
As a light vehicle, would the horse have to make two-stage turns at intersections?
I'd love to see a thoroughbred try to clear an intersection.
If Sachan masters one, maybe we can. What do you say?
How does one go about obtaining a thoroughbred?
I just got my credit card statement. Through the damn roof.
Why's that? You get scammed?
Well, I was worried I did, so I went through all the charges. But then I figured it out.
Well?
Every charge was correct. I bought each one.
So...
I'm just saying, always check your statements. You never know if someone out there stolen your credit card number.
Or if someone right here has stolen minutes from my life.
Last time I was here with Ichiban, he told me a strange story.
What was it?
He said he met an old man selling some miraculous spicy kimchi.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad.
So, he bought some and ended up giving it to this old lady. Yeah, apparently she needed help crossing the street. That did the trick.
I don't get it.
Neither did I. Just nodded and said, how about that?
Yeah, that sounds like a tried and true Namba move.
Kasuga probably had a lot on his mind back then.
Hey, right. Maybe I should have paid more attention.
He was always so willing to lend a helping hand.
Guys, he's not dead.
What's with that giant mouse monster? He freaks me out.
Oh, that's Kamalab, Kamurocho's mascot.
Like back in Japan?
Yeah, most districts have one. Kamalab promotes peace and safety.
Peace and safety, huh?
Yep.
In Kamurocho?
Yeah.
How's that working out for him?
Don't give up, Adachi-san.
Ah, Chitose's right. It is pretty dumb.
Hey, come on. Anyone can start over from rock bottom. Kamurocho really might become a safe place someday.
Think so?
I mean, probably.
Sheesh, if you don't even believe in Kamalap.
What a big place. That's a high school?
Urban legends still a thing at schools? Ours had Hanako-san, the toilet ghost.
Oh yeah, we had the piano that played itself at night in the music room.
They're probably out of fashion by now. Not like when we were kids.
Do you think we're the same generation?
A while back, I heard about an anatomical model that roamed this school at night.
Really? That's another common one, isn't it?
Huh?
Think it's because they're upright all day? Makes sense I'd want to move around.
I never thought about it that way.
What about the toilet ghost, Hanako-san, then?
Yeah, I never knew why it was she's stuck in the toilet.
Has she just got a nasty upset stomach or something?
Well, shit. In that case, I'm more sympathetic than scared. We've all been there.
Huh. Hanako-san. Maybe we've misjudged you.
Goes to show you should always make an effort to see things from another perspective.
We don't put ourselves in other people's shoes much as kids.
Guess even monsters can teach us some morals.
Aloha!
Yeah, you really do fit in here. Hard to believe it's your first time.
Oh, you think so? I was nervous at first, but I guess I just dove in. They say it's better to learn by doing.
Sounds like you shed your skin. You're a new man now.
Hell yeah! Adachi-san, you should follow my lead.
Well, you think so? Just strip it all off and dive right in?
Interesting mental image.
Is that a face cutout board? Think it's for a movie?
I loved getting my photo with these as a kid.
What do you say we take a pic? Commemorate the occasion.
Commemorate what occasion? No thanks. Plus, one of those holes is clearly sized for children.
I got a small head. Let's do it.
Oh, seriously? What if you got stuck? Just live attached to the board?
That would be an issue. Imagine trying to roll over in bed.
I think you would have bigger problems at that point.
Oh, kind of thirsty. Maybe I should get some tea.
Kasuga, word of the wise, be careful with the tea around here.
Careful of it how?
Other day I bought a can of green tea. It was sweet. Sweet like crazy.
Like pre-sweetened?
Yeah, like if you ordered tea somewhere and dumped a bunch of sugar in it. I mean, I was expecting something familiar, so it totally floored me.
Yeah, I get it. Culture shock, right? Sorry, Adachi-san. That sounds traumatic.
That's the thing. I kept drinking, and actually, it was pretty damn good.
Well, when you're back home, missing Hawaii, dump some sugar in your tea.
Oh, not a bad idea. I might just try that.
This is what it is to be a citizen of the world.
Feels like a slight overstatement.
Convenience store employees have so much crap to do. Seems like hard work.
Besides manning the register, they've got to process utility bills, issue show tickets.
The more services the store offers, the more skills the workers need. If I were in their position, I bet I'd be really grateful for self-checkout.
Yeah, that probably lightens the workload a bit.
I had to ask an employee for help when I tried to use the self-checkout.
Oh, me too. Those things are tricky.
I suppose a customer needs new skills as well.
Doesn't the wind feel great up here?
I love the trolleys. Sometimes I ride them just for fun.
That's pretty swanky. Sounds nice, though. Hey, what do they do when it storms? Does the trolley stop?
They don't stop for weather. You gotta keep moving. The chance you'll get soaked just, makes it more exciting anyway.
Oh, that's cool. Like an amusement park ride.
If you're desperate for excitement, I guess.
Hey, they still make instant cameras? Boy, that takes me back.
You didn't know? They're pretty popular with the younger crowd lately.
Is that right?
Yeah, they like the analog thing. Guess they think it's fun.
They do? That's fun?
You know how with instant cameras you don't know what you're getting right away? Apparently, it's fun waiting to see how it turns out. People also say the blurrier pictures just look and feel better, too.
It kind of feels inconvenient now, what with smartphones and all.
Sounds like people are enjoying them anyhow.
Yeah, well, not old guys like me who lived it the first time.
Actually, it might be fun to take one for a spin. Want to try it sometime?
Seriously? It'd be a waste of film if we don't use it all.
All right, then we'll use it all.
Great idea, Kiryu-san. You're on picture duty, Nanchan.
Hey, I want to be in them too!
Eyes up on that corner. Lot of cars speed through to the turn.
Oh, good looking out. I'll keep that in mind.
Drivers around here can be pretty aggressive, really.
I can't stand reckless drivers. You know, I used to teach might driving.
You mean night driving?
No, it's what we call defensive driving in Japan. Anticipate what might happen. Pedestrians might appear, and so on.
Oh, I getcha. Yeah, that's not so big around here.
In that case, we better practice might walking. That car might not brake. That driver might be drunk.
Oh shit, that's that Save Ice place I wanted to try. Hold up!
Adachi-san might dash straight into traffic for some dessert.
I could see why he cares so much about safe driving.
Gotta say, I haven't been sleeping too well lately. Takes me forever to fall asleep, too. Maybe there's a good sleep medication around here?
Nah, before you chance it with the meds, you ought to rethink your bedtime routines. You probably toy around with your phone a lot, right?
Yeah, that's true. I usually end up watching videos and stuff.
Maybe just stop looking at your phone in bed.
Yeah, the light from the screen causes your brain to...
If you get sleepy and lose your grip, you'll drop your phone on your face. You'll just wake yourself up, and who wants that?
Well, I was talking more about the science and what have you, but... Oh, well, I guess the result's the same.
Ukuleles are the best. They're so much fun.
Do you know where the word ukulele comes from?
Huh? It comes from something?
Yeah, you dummy. It's Hawaiian. How about a quiz? Rising wave or jumping flea? Which of those do you think ukulele means?
Gotta be the flea.
Oh, you got it! Nice one, Ichiban.
Hey, how about that? Why a flea, though? Makes me feel itchy.
Supposedly, your fingers look like jumping fleas while you're strumming one.
Why not a cricket instead? I could have called it a ukulele.
That's not as good.
Big ship. Must be nice to take a leisure cruise.
I've always wanted to throw streamers off the side as you pull away.
I think I've seen that. So it's the people on the boat that toss them?
Yeah. It symbolizes the last handshake you're sharing with those on shore. Isn't that a beautiful thought? It's actually kind of romantic.
I bet I'd be good at that. I've always had a knack for throwing streamers.
Oh yeah? I didn't know that. Any tips?
Hold the end of the tape with your non-dominant hand, pinching gently. Then quickly extend your middle and index fingers to throw it. Oh, you'll get a nicer arc if you angle it up a bit too.
How about that? I guess everything has room for expertise.
You go on a lot of cruises, Nanchan?
No, not a once.
Huh?
But I've practiced the streamer throwing. They're a lot cheaper than a cruise. So now, I'm just a man who knows how to throw streamers. Huh.
I'm not sure what to say.
Hey, let's all take a cruise together someday. We could sail the world. You can run me through that streamer tutorial again then. I couldn't follow it. Sound good, Anamba-sensei?
All right. But I don't go easy on my students.
That's something to look forward to.
Oh, damn. The night sky's beautiful here. So different from Japan. The universe is incredible, isn't it?
What's up? You sound depressed or something.
No, it's not like that. Just imagining what it'd be like to go to space.
You never get tired, do you? Hero first, astronaut next.
Being an astronaut is probably way harder than being a hero, too. You don't just need to be in shape. You need perfect communication skills.
Right, you're working with people from other countries after all.
Can't risk any gaffes, yeah. Have to keep the air clear.
Which is hard since there's no air in space.
I gotta say, Adachi-san, that one was rough. Even for you.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad.
Thanks for trying to clear the air down here, Ichiban.
You know, I haven't been to the hairdresser in a while. I should get my bangs done.
Hey, do you ever strike up a conversation when you're there?
I guess, sometimes. Usually about nothing, though. Like a cafe I found recently or something.
I guess that's about right.
Why do you ask?
Well, when I went to get my haircut the other day, the guy was pretty talkative. Hey man, you got a lady? Where you work? Stuff like that. What'd happen if I said something like, nope, and I'm unemployed? Would they even know how to respond? I would hope they've got all sorts of stuff preloaded.
High expectations, I see.
So that's what you told the guy, right?
He was not prepared for it. Guy stopped talking after that. But at least my hair looked good.
Right.
Hawaii's got so many wild chickens, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've seen a bunch. I think some households keep them too.
Supposedly, they can all be traced back to hurricane winds.
Hurricane winds?
Hurricanes blew away almost all the coops, so the chickens returned to the wild.
They lost their homes and made a new life for themselves. That's intense.
I think I understand now. Namba once told me how a typhoon blew away the box he was staying in. He looked at me, thinking back on it, and said he nearly gave up and died then. We should be nicer to these chickens. They've been through a lot.
You said it, man.
Seriously?
Wow, the skyline here at night is always so beautiful. Look at that Ferris wheel.
I remember seeing a Kaiju movie as a kid that set the last battle here.
Huh?
Yeah, I know the one. That was intense. They trashed that Ferris wheel.
Ugh, I swear, men can't appreciate so much as a view without imagining giant monsters.
Yes, and when the kaiju wrestled with each other and demolished the pier, so sick.
You're into this stuff too?
The ending of that flick was pretty sad, wasn't it? He dies for his friend, right?
And sinks down into the ocean. As a kid, it really struck me how sorrowful it all looked.
That movie's still popular. It's on streaming sites.
You can stream it? Hell, I should rewatch it.
Well, now I've got to see it too. What's it called, anyway?
Look at the size of that hotel. Gotta be a real bigwig to stay there, huh?
Oh, is that your plan? Disguise yourself with a big wig and sneak in?
What? No, it's just... I just mean, I'd have to be rich. Like, they got suites for just presidents and oil barons, you know?
Oh, right. Well, good luck. Doubt the presidency's in the cards for us.
How does somebody become an oil baron then?
I don't know. Start digging, I guess.
Shallowest answer possible. Thanks.
Shallow's no good. You gotta dig deep for oil.
Oh.
Well, didn't strike oil, but we sure made the mood barren, huh, Kasuga?
Hey, don't make it sound like I was a part of that.
Got a reminder for a checkup from my dentist soon.
It's good to get that done regularly.
No matter how strong you are, you can't beat a cavity in a fight.
Not an opponent you can outmuscle, that's for sure.
Ugh, I hate the dentist. Just hearing that drill puts me in a bad mood.
It can be stressful, I'll give you that.
Know what I need? A dentist that blasts punk rock during the appointment. Loud enough to drown out that awful drill sound.
Just a noisy dentist, then? It wouldn't affect the pain you feel.
It wouldn't, huh?
Well, it was an interesting idea.
If you had no cavities, they wouldn't drill. All the more reason to get your checkup.
Can't argue with that.
Sorry, but I need to state the obvious.
Go for it, man.
In Hawaii, the cars really do drive on the right.
Yep, as advertised.
I know, it's just... I couldn't really picture it until now.
No, I get it. It's weird seeing the driver's seat on the left.
See? You understand.
You can know how something's gonna be, but still not believe it.
Yep, this far from home, even small things knock you on your ass.
Oh, then let's go everywhere, do everything, till nothing shocks us.
Sure, world never gets the better of you, does it?
Oh hey, the Vintage Theater closed down.
I know, I was pretty fond of it. They really knew their stuff.
Yeah, I would go there too. That's too bad. Their 3-month-long Sharks on Screen extravaganza challenge was great.
Must have been some challenge.
You're telling me there's enough shark movies to last 3 months?
Sure are. I'd never joke about sharks.
Huh. Noted.
Must be hard to sift through all of them. Any recommendations?
A more recent one's got evil Martian sharks battling Earth sharks in New York. Classic setup, but really enjoyable nonetheless.
Define classic.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff out there now.
Yeah, maybe too much.
A new one just premiered where the sharks were actually in the water. The audience went nuts.
Define shark.
I keep hearing this Aloha Oi song. Wonder what it means.
What it means? Huh. Don't know if I ever thought about it.
Welcome to Hawaii, I figure. It's got aloha right in the name.
And it's a nice sounding song. Makes sense.
Actually, I've heard it's a tune about a lost love.
Ah, so it's a sad song. About a love that could never be.
You know, now that you say so, it does sound pretty gloomy, huh? Why would anyone think it was a Hawaiian welcoming song?
No, only you thought that.
Whoa, what's wrong? Are you all right?
I was haggling on this flea market app when some jerk sniped the thing I wanted. That was good perfume. I should have just paid the asking price.
Well, no use crying over spilled milk. Early bird gets the worm.
Yeah, wasn't meant to be. Happens for a reason.
Seriously? That's the best you can do?
Get where you're coming from?
Oh, none, Sean.
One time, the volunteers ran out of pork stew right in front of me. I was so excited for that stew. I hadn't made any other provisions for food. And I knew it was first come, first served, but still. Broke my heart. But I'm here for you. If I got through it, you can too.
Thanks, Nanchan. I appreciate the context.
You never see some of the hairstyles around here in Japan.
Well, it is a different country after all.
It might be nice to change my style while we're here.
You've got great roots. Bet a lot of things would work on you.
Why, thank you. Is there any kind you'd recommend?
Hey, speaking of hair, let me ask y'all something.
Huh? What is it?
While back, I go to my regular barber, right? And while he's washing me up, he asks if I itch anywhere. So I say, well, my ass lately. The way everyone reacted, I feel like I can't go back there. I didn't think it was such a bad joke. Are they just uptight? What do you guys think?
100% bad joke. Never try that again.
So goes my one chance to have a decent conversation about hair.
Yeah, sorry guys.
There's a fortune teller over there.
Say, you think there's someone like Madame Eugene Cho around here?
Well, I doubt you'd see a fortune teller at, like, every station in town. Then again, maybe she's out there and we just don't know. Nanchan, is there a reason you might want your fortune told?
A reason? I guess so. You know those little easy tear packets for condiments? I can never open those right. It's always stressed me out, and frankly, I'd love to get to the bottom of it.
And a fortune teller's going to help you with that?
Actually, I know how you feel. I'll pry them open, and then whatever's inside will spray all over Jungi. Ugh, so frustrating.
I'm sure Jungi would agree.
Well, you know, there's a trick to those. You just gotta use your nail and put some pressure on it. The bag can't be wet either.
Hey, wait, that's it? It's really that easy? I swear if this solves it, I'm gonna start getting my fortune told by Zhao from now on.
Yeah, right. I'm as psychic as one of those bags.
Man, Hawaii's big. Feels like I'm always running around.
The trolley helps, but there's still a lot of walking. The best shops are always in little alleyways.
Guess that's the case with any good city. Need to explore them.
Yeah, plus it gives you the chance to enjoy the flowers.
That's a great way of putting it. Okay, let's keep going and see what else we can find around here.
Let's do it!
Guys, no flowers down that way, just angry criminals.
Shh, let them explore.
Oof, it's so cold. Oh, can we maybe stop for some taiyaki?
Sure. Nothing warms the belly like a fish-shaped waffle.
Pop quiz. When you eat taiyaki, do you start from the head or from the tail?
Start from the head.
Intriguing.
I bite into the belly.
Apparently, you can tell someone's personality by how they eat taiyaki.
I like these. So, what do their answers say?
Head eaters are hot-blooded and results-focused. Tail eaters are cautious but romantic. Or something like that. Belly biters are compliant but can get carried away.
You think that's true?
Well, seems fairly accurate from our survey sample.
I'm just repeating what I read, so no complaining to me.
What if you eat the scales first?
Oh, that's just freaky.
Well, I wasn't asking you.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about that. Who starts with scales?
Who would even think of something like that?
I've got a question. What does Honolulu mean?
I understand it means the calm bay, because the waves here are gentle.
Hey, look at you. Not bad.
Damn, Jungi, you're a sponge for trivia.
I was just curious, so I looked it up. I dislike feeling ignorant when knowledge is readily available.
Oh, that's cool. We should quiz you sometime.
Bring it on.
Okay then. Where do people come from? Where are they going?
If I may, could I have a month to study the answer?
All you need is a month to figure out the meaning of life?
Dachi-san, I didn't know you were into philosophical stuff like that.
Me? Nah, I'm just messing around. I don't care about the answer.
I won't forget this.
I can never get over the size of this burger.
Has to be giant to satisfy that dino.
Oh, I've seen a pumpkin about that big once, around Halloween.
Huge produce like that's edible, but doesn't have much flavor. They're mostly bred for feeding livestock.
Huh. Maybe the dinosaur would like that too, then.
Maybe.
Except, isn't the dinosaur carnivorous? He's chasing a burger after all.
Ah!
But look, the burger's got tomato and lettuce. Maybe he's an omnivore?
Now I'm actually curious what this damn thing's hungry for.
Buddy, it's all plaster.
Video calls still get me nervous, even when it's with friends. It's just not the same as talking face to face.
Well, you'll get used to it after a while. You'll mess up a lot less, too.
What do you mean, mess up?
Woo boy. Alright, this was back when I was working at the company. Now, I was, feeling a sneeze well up, so I figured I'd go on mute.
Sounds like good online etiquette to me.
Thing is, my computer was muted all the way up until then.
Wait, so you thought you had your mic on the whole time, but in reality?
A guy that was silent throughout the entire meeting ended up sneezing at full volume. And what's worse is, I didn't even notice till the end.
I'd be like, what is wrong with this guy?
And they could see my face, too, completely oblivious. Be careful with your mics, folks.
From now on, I will think of your face whenever I sneeze, Adachi-san.
The French food we had at this one place a while back was fantastic. Oh, must be nice to be filthy rich and eat like that whenever you want.
Oh, yeah? You sound jealous.
Well, who wouldn't be? I definitely am. Though I bet I'd probably get pretty fat eating out all the time.
So, maybe I am jealous, but it's not like I think less of myself or anything. This old-timer I knew once told me something I've kept to heart ever since.
And what's that?
The rich pay for my social, so who's really coming out on top? How about that? The man's got a point, if you ask me.
Oh, brother.
You know, the trolley makes Hawaii feel more foreign to me. It's different from when you're just walking around.
Yeah. Wait, what? How? It's the same old Hawaii.
Tell me, get on the bus in Japan sometime. You'll see.
Japan? If I'm ever there.
Now, I'll take you. Kasuga's neighborhood bus trip, you and me. We'll get off at a random stop and just wander around.
Never really thought riding the trolley made for a day out. Ichiban's walking tour of Japan does sound too good to miss.
Doesn't it? Welcome aboard.
Ordering food with touchscreens now? Tech's come far.
Mm-hmm. When I was a kid, video calls were like crazy sci-fi. Now any phone can do them.
Hey, my Dreamcast did video calls decades ago.
Gamer alert.
Of course the Liamung Prince would have the fanciest toys.
They weren't that expensive.
If tech keeps advancing, think we'll get time machines?
If you could time travel, what would you do first?
Probably go back and tell myself not to eat those weeds. That week was hell on earth. Ugh, never eat what you find on the street.
Uh-huh, say no more.
Really? Time travel and that's all you'd do?
Why? What would you use it for then?
Me? I'm not really sure. Wait a second. Did I leave the gas on at home? Oh, with a time machine, I could go back and check.
That's your answer?
Couldn't you just walk home and see? You know, when I was a kid, I used to come to parks like this and blow bubbles. Takes me back.
Hey, bubbles, huh? Wonder if someplace around here sells some.
What, so we can all just go blow bubbles? We'd probably get reported.
Well, that'd be rude. Nothing wrong with having some good, clean fun once in a while.
All right, let me ask you this then. Say I'm out at a park, spewing bubbles left and right. How's that look to you?
I mean, it's not like... Oh.
You'd be leading the enemy straight to you.
Right?
I think that'd be the least of your problems.
These local markets really have their own charm. Souvenir shops are fun, but this is great.
Oh, you're right. This is more authentic.
You think so? Living here just feels pretty normal.
That's what's cool about it. Places like this make you feel like you really know the city.
Yeah, and the food. Thing is, there's so much food I can't even parse all of it.
Oh, I know! Like that one fruit? I don't even know how it opens.
You both got a long way to go.
Teach us, Tomizawa-sensei!
All right. Where's this weird fruit of yours?
Yes! I knew we could count on you!
How the hell do you eat this thing?
Doesn't anyone know?
Oh, I hear that place has good soft serve.
Says they use almond jelly. That does sound good.
Soft serve? I have to admit, that brings up bitter memories.
But ice cream's supposed to be sweet.
Nanchan, what do you mean?
Back at my old job, my boss once sent me out for soft serve. I wanted to get back quick to impress him, so I ran. But then I stumbled, and it dropped.
Oh no! You had to go all the way back and get more?
No way. I didn't have that kind of time. Plus, I'd only spilt the ice cream.
No. Don't tell me.
So I grabbed it and put it back on the cone. Of course, I didn't see how much dirt and crap got mixed in until I handed it to my boss.
Ugh, he must have been pissed.
I told him, promise next time I'll take a less dirty street.
That was the best you could offer.
Shameful may it be, all this talk is making me want some soft serve.
Hey, Namba-kun, run and get some for us?
Have you been listening?
The ocean, always reminds me of that time I got stung by a jellyfish. I was scared of them for a long time after that.
Are you okay with them now?
Yeah. Thankfully, something helped me get over it.
Something. Well, did a jellyfish save you from drowning?
Nah. Ice cream.
Huh?
Found this place that served jellyfish ice cream, and I got hooked on the stuff. You know, figured shit. These little guys ain't so bad after all.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, next time Adachi-san's weak to something in a fight, we can just have him eat it.
There's something about street musicians. Like you can hear them chasing their dreams.
That's true. There's a lot of hardship to being a struggling musician. But imagine the euphoria when you finally draw a crowd and get applause.
Yeah, I used to dream about it as a kid. Performing, getting scouted, out in public.
You should still go for it. You could be a late-blooming singer-songwriter.
Well, it's not like you've got a steady job holding me back. Is there a lot of interest in middle-aged singers? I need a guitar, a mic stand, an amp, cables for everything. Yeah, effects pedals for sure, and some of those extra long-life batteries.
Interesting to see the switch from humility to ambition get flipped in real time.
If you want, I could sing backup for you.
This is going to be a concert for the ages.
That's one way of putting it.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, nothing. Just sand in my eye.
Don't rub it. You'll scratch up your cornea.
Oh, it's so irritating, though. I can't stand this.
Stop! Just leave it alone and your tears will flush it out.
So, if we get him crying, will it help?
Couldn't hurt.
Hey, Kasuga, you mop-headed twerp. Why don't you get bent, chicken shit?
Are you 10 years old?
What'd you say? Who's a chicken shit?
You can't be serious.
Oh, hey, it's out. Thanks, Adachi-san.
Don't mention it.
Glad you both got that out of your systems.
I don't think I've seen any kids use this swing set.
Well, if I were a parent, I'd rather my kids play somewhere like Hamakita Park.
This isn't the most child-friendly neighborhood, that's for sure.
Maybe not kids, but I see old guys in business suits on those swings often enough.
Do they eat there on lunch break or something?
One guy spent the whole day there, looking at the sky. Only went home after dark.
I take it he didn't do much swinging.
I hope that guy's all right.
Wait, you didn't have anything better to do than watch him all that time either?
Hey, I love a good park. I'll spend all day here.
Well, with the leader of a criminal syndicate and disconsolate salarymen hanging around, hard to believe kids would prefer to play anywhere else.
Hey, Adachi-san, what's with the keychain?
Yeah, you noticed, huh? Picked it up at the souvenir shop.
That's pretty nice, actually. Fancy.
Right? How much you think it cost?
Let's see.
$4.
Well, what the hell? You didn't let me guess.
Have you never quizzed someone before? Here, watch me. How much do you think this bracelet was?
$10?
Take a closer look. It's handmade.
It is elaborately crafted. Sure took some skill. Okay, I say $10 too.
Why would you match my guess? You should guess higher.
How are you so bad at this?
Whatever. What's the answer? How much was the bracelet?
Well, I mean, it was $10, but
So we were right.
Oh, nobody came out of this conversation right.
Hey, Kiryu-san. I heard you were doing some collecting over at Kansan's, is that right?
Yeah. Hauling it on that bike and sweeping up all those cans turned out to be pretty fun.
Ichiban got a big kick out of it, didn't he? I wouldn't have guessed you'd feel the same.
You don't really do it anymore, do you, Nanchan?
If I never see another empty can again, it'll be too soon.
How about you, Psycho? Could be a good source of exercise.
Oh, well, if it'll help me lose weight, maybe.
You know, most people aren't really doing it for fun. Still, it's true, it is a good workout. Your calves and thighs will get real toned real fast.
I bet. My quads feel like they've tightened up a lot already.
Maybe I'll just watch what I eat. Nanchan, look! Print circle!
No way. It's a booth for ID photos. Nice try, machine.
Oh, how disappointing.
Oh, looks kinda roomy. If we squeeze, we might all fit.
Barely.
Think so, Kiryu-san?
Why are we even considering this? Let's just find an arcade. You know, print circles are getting pretty advanced. Some even have skin softening filters.
Like in those photo apps. Sounds fun.
So no group selfie?
When you look out at the ocean, you ever feel like shouting?
Not really.
I kinda get it. What would you shout?
I don't know. Screw you, ocean!
Classic. Makes you feel like a teenager again.
I feel bad for the ocean if teenagers are shouting at it.
Yeah, what'd the ocean ever do?
Yodelay-hee-hoo!
Not what I was expecting. Ichi the yodeler?
Never heard someone say that in real life.
I climb mountains every so often. It's fun hearing it echo.
Let's all climb a mountain and yodel sometime.
Hey, good idea. There are some great ones around here.
You guys go right ahead.
Oh no, you are yodeling.
Caught some TV last Sunday morning. There was a new Sentai show on. Kinda drew me in, to be honest. I watched it till the end.
Oh, I totally get it. The stories are elaborate, the actors are young and hot. My coworkers watch it too.
You know how people would always say the enemy should attack while they're transforming?
Ugh, yeah.
Hey, you're not supposed to care about that. Just suspend your disbelief.
Yeah, that's true. But I figure you're in a fight and the guy starts flashing and changing shape. I'd be scared shitless. Wouldn't want to get near him either. Guy starts tweaking out in a real fight, that's when you back away.
You know, that's a pretty good point.
For something so ridiculous, it's an awfully logical argument.
Is it me or does it feel like we've been here before?
I film a lot of movies around here, like that dinosaur one.
Oh, that's true, huh? See, that explains it. I watched the crap out of that flick. Ah, shit, now I feel like watching it again.
I can lend it to you. Think I've still got it on tape?
You still watch tapes?
What, are 8mm that out of date?
8mm? How old are you? I don't even know where to find an 8mm player these days.
You know, you can just stream all this stuff now. Just watch it on your phone.
You got a point. I'll just watch it that way.
Hey, my tape, though. What about that?
It was, well, it was nice of you to offer.
Would you like dinner, or a bath, or me? Do wives really say that?
No.
Never.
Oh.
Well, that settles that.
It's such a staple of fiction, though. Surely someone must have said it at least once.
See? You understand, Kiryu-san. Let's suppose we leave the or me out of it. Meal or bath? Which do you go for first? Well, that's all I was curious about anyway. I wasn't trying to be chauvinistic.
I'm not sure then. I think I'd want to get clean first.
Think I'd go with dinner. An empty stomach's too distracting.
Ah, sounds like the vote is split. Kiryu-san, where do you stand?
I need to eat first. You can't relax if you're hungry.
Exactly, you totally get it.
Well, looks like you two are on the same wavelength. Well, how about you, Zhao?
Dinner. That way I can wash off any oil splatters and junk in the bath later.
Oh, interesting. You're thinking from the cook's point of view.
Oh, well, I guess a man can dream.
So you do want some little submissive housewife?
If you like, I'll ask it to you.
That would be a true honor.
This neighborhood has such great apartments. I'd love to live around here.
These days I can't look at high-rises without thinking of, what you call it? The Condo poems.
Never heard of that before.
Well, they're those pretentious taglines they tack onto real estate ads. I think they're inane, but they're so pervasive they got a whole cult following. Now whenever I see an apartment, I come up with a condo poem for it.
So you're making them up on your own? Let's hear some.
Where love meets pride, a clandestine encounter beneath an Ijincho streetlight. Like that, you know.
That was pretty eloquent.
Seriously?
Maybe the Komi Jewel could use one of those. Spiders in the shadows, amid illusions we weave our tangled webs. How's that?
Doesn't sound very cozy.
Points for style, but I wouldn't want to live with a bunch of spiders.
How about one from my restaurants? A nocturne of miso and butter.
You're right, this is inane. This area always makes me want to eat out.
For real. That place's meat buns are
You scared me! What is it? What happened?
Rare to see you lose your cool like that.
Cockroach. Well, bound to happen with so many restaurants. Didn't Jungi mention how much Sun he hated them, come to think?
Okay, I understand. Now, how about you put the knife down, Sunhee?
Ugh! I will annihilate every last one of them.
Sheesh, oh, her eyes, man. She's not playing.
If that roach were any bigger, I'm afraid she'd bust out a missile launcher.
We might have to ask Jungi how he used to deal with this.
He really had a demanding job.
Hey, a shrine! Don't you guys love drawing fortunes?
Yeah, I do every New Year's. It's usually a good one. When it's bad, though, I get kind of depressed.
Oh, bad fortune shouldn't get you down.
It's just a letdown, you know?
Sure, but I mean, I just keep drawing until I get a good one.
What? You're allowed to do that?
It's not like there are rules about it. A person has to be able to take charge of their own fortune.
Wow. I never thought of it that way. Next New Year's, I'm not stopping till I get a great blessing.
Yeah!
Hey, Nanchan, are you eating okay these days?
Am I eating okay? You sound like my mother.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen you eat a vegetable, so...
Hey now, don't assume. Anyway, you're not wrong.
Of course.
Oddly, I was better at that when I was homeless. I think I was more conscious of it back then.
That's actually kind of sad.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Don't worry, I'm doing just fine now.
Huh? You are?
Yeah. You know those veggie juices that give you your daily dose? I'm drinking 3 a day. Well, impressive, right? I'll bet I'm packed with nutrients.
I'm more impressed with how smug you're acting.
I'll make him a veggie stir-fry next time we eat.
Wait, huh? What about the juice?
Something about this Kappa statue always being here makes me feel safe.
Not too long ago, the city tried a beautification project with those statues. Fizzled out because people kept stealing them and running off.
That's low.
What would you even use a stolen Kappa for?
Yeah, decorate your room?
Just use figurines, then. These are way too cumbersome.
There's no real practical use for one. Maybe a body pillow?
Who would cuddle with a stone statue? There is no reason for it.
It's true. The only good place for a kappa is right here.
Well, if I ever meet one of those statue thieves, I am gonna have a lot of questions.
Hey, you ever walk into a bookstore and suddenly need to use the John?
Not the word I'd use, but I think so? Huh. I wonder why.
They've got a few theories on that. Some think you get the urge to go because seeing all those books makes you nervous. Another theory says you start to worry because there might not be enough restrooms. Nobody really knows for sure, though, funny enough.
And those are real theories?
You know, whenever I go, first thing I do is seek out the can for peace of mind. I usually end up flipping through magazines, so the lots of books thing's a non-issue.
Sounds like you've got things covered.
Maybe Namba-kun's the key to finally solving the mystery.
The key? Well, when you put it that way, I start getting kind of nervous.
Some key.
Guess we'll never know.
Sheesh, what do you want from me?